What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be showing you how I do this style right here. Some straight back stitch braids for my client, as it was her birthday and she is going on vacation. So she wanted to put all this beautiful hair up into a protective style, and I'm going to do that for her because I am Miss Does It All. Okay, if you've been watching my YouTube videos, you understand that I can do it all, baby. I can do it all. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a basic middle part. You want to clean middle part so that way you can part out, the braids on both sides. Like, a big key to doing stitch braids or any type of cornrows is to pre-part. Just go ahead and pre-part. It's going to take a lot of time away. Instead of you trying to part every row out, go ahead and pre-part. And you'll see me do that in just a second. With cornrow braids, I think it's important that you do a row of box braids in the back to relieve some of the tension from the cornrow going straight to the nape of the neck. Sometimes that can create, bumps back there, tension bumps. And I've just found, it's better just to do a row of box braids in the back. It's very relieving for the client. I've gotten great feedback on that. And I think if you're doing cornrows, straight back, you should definitely put a row of cornrows at the back of the neck, just to, alleviate some of the tension of just getting cornrows in general. So I'm starting off with 4 box braids in the back of her head, and then I'm going to go into pre-parting the braids in the front. So I'm parting each cornrow out, and then I'm going to singly plait that row so that I can just begin braiding. And at that point, I'm just cleaning up parts because I've already pre-parted everything. To me, it just makes everything run smoother, and it keeps, the braid pattern organized. And that's what you want, an organized braid pattern, so you can clearly see where you're going. Sometimes it can get a little confusing if you're just parting and the lines become crooked, the braid going to the side, the part going from one ear to the other. It's not right. So just go ahead and pre-part. Make sure if you're gonna be doing these baby hairs, ask your client, can they maintain them? Okay. If they can't maintain them baby hairs, don't leave them baby hairs out. She says she could just do the 2 corners. That's it. She don't want nothing by her ear, and I don't blame her. Going on vacation, she ain't got time to be laying down all this baby hair. She wanted the 2 corners, and that's it. So as you can see, I'm pre-parting now. I'm cornrolling the I'm plaiting the area that I'm going to cornrow, just so I have that all set up. And my client has a lot of hair. It's very thick, so you'll see as I'm braiding, I do not add that much hair. You do not need to be adding that much braiding hair, especially if their hair is thick. I've really only added at the end and on the side, because of course the side hair is not as thick as the hair toward the center, so I added probably a little further up. But majority of these braids, I only added braiding hair at the end or toward the end of the cornrow, and that's just to keep the braid nice and flat, while you can see the stitch braiding pattern. And we just don't want no bulky cornrows. That was like, what was doing in 1990. We really want flat, seamless cornrows where we can see the stitch parting, and I achieved that by not adding so much braiding hair. We add braiding hair majority for length. So I'll slow this down here in just a second so you can actually see me stitching. Y'all, I use my nails. My nails. People are always like, you can braid with your nails. My nails are tools in the shop. Okay, and I feel like I only really was able to master stitch braiding because of my nails. In all my stitch braid videos, my nails are at a decent length because they truly help me. So I'm about to get started on this one, and you'll see me, just go through that side to side motion, creating that stitch pattern. At the start of the braid, I do section off a section, and I start from there. So you'll see me part that little part in the front, and now it's time to stitch. Apply product on both sides of the part just to slick that thing in, and you should be able to cleanly stitch. It took me a while to learn the technique, but once I did, it's actually pretty easy. It's actually fairly easy. Once you get your rhythm with it, it's fairly easy. start with that part at the top, and then you just begin stitching, and it's a quick side to side motion with your pointer fingers. You'll see me do that here in just a second. I believe the product that I'm using is Beeswax Edge Control Gel. It's very thick. I like it for thicker textures of hair. It slicks very nicely, and it, in my opinion, it doesn't turn white. It can turn white, but the mousse controls that. So you'll see me tie up my client at the end and put her under the dryer. That is very important when using any type of braiding gel, period. You want to finish off with a mousse. Do not send your client right out the door, okay? But yeah, if you want to learn how to stitch braid, just continue watching this video. As usual, I'm so appreciative for every single subscriber here on the Pretty Lounge channel. We are growing, we are growing, we are growing, and I am just ecstatic about, you know, what's happening for the Pretty Lounge this year. 2024 is going to be a big year. I'm claiming it now, and there's things that has to get done, and I'm really just trying to keep my head down and focus because the distractions is distracting. The distractions are distracting. So this is a word from me to you. If you got something to get done this year, limit the distractions. Keep your head on straight, keep your head down, and hit those goals for 2024. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to hit these goals for 2024, and I'm going to pray that anyone watching this video who has big goals for themselves, that you get to the next level and you do whatever it is or whatever it takes to get you to that next level. I'm going to pray for all of my subscribers in that manner, because like I said, 2024 is a big year. It's a big year, and I firmly believe that magic is about to happen. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and drop them down in the comment box. I'll be sure to get back to you. And, you know, as usual, you know, make sure you're subscribed so you can see what's popping at the Pretty Lounge every Sunday at noon. Videos drop on this channel every Sunday at noon. A new tutorial for you every Sunday at noon. Love it. All right, y'all. Just continue watching this video and let me know how you think it turned out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Peace.